So Al, it's been really interesting to talk about kind of what you have to be more comfortable with in terms of being a rural practitioner and kind of because of the necessity of it. What could someone do to prepare themselves to work in this setting?
So there's a variety of things in there, isn't there? I did my training before NMC days. We talked about this earlier on, where the modernising medical careers seems to change to kind of a bit of sausage-factory medicine and decide what you want from day one. You never change your mind ever. And I never really had that kind of in my mind, because I liked the generalism. I liked a bit of this, a bit of that, a bit of the next thing, and all the rest of it. So my training back then, after my general practice registrar year, I spent 6 months in obstetrics and dentals because I found it was a big hole in my knowledge, and that's the way I filled my knowledge gaps back then. Since moving here and getting a permanent post, I've done a few of the membership exams because they're defined endpoints. They are, there's a knowledge, curriculum and all this, and I found that as a useful way to drive my knowledge and skills and round myself off.
Sure.
One of the other components of what we have here inbuilt into our contract is we spend time on clinical attachment. So 2 weeks each year we have to spend in anaesthetics department, so make sure that we can do the anaesthetic when it comes round. Around about once a month we'll have to intubate somebody, either a head injury or respiratory failure or ITU level care, kind of a stuff. Around about once a month. That's the long-term average. And we'll get a team of 7. So whether you're on shift or not, when it comes round, you can see that you would de-skill quite rapidly without that skills maintenance. Another part of what we do is 2 weeks of other relevant stuff in bigger hospitals, so mostly in RS or wherever else we can do paediatrics or orthopedics or obstetrics.
And do you enjoy that?
It is, it's nice, because it's a nice way to make sure your skills are current, pick up little tidbits of what else to be doing.
Get to work in a team, that kind of hospital environment again, which some people don't miss at all, but I certainly miss that, so that's interesting.
So no, but it is, but I can see that as, there's a cost to that, because of course if you're working elsewhere for a month each year,
you're off the shop floor.
You're off the shop floor here. So the management will kind of view it as a kind of expensive luxury, but I don't think it is expensive luxury, it's expensive necessity. One of the issues we were talking about earlier was the midwifery team here currently understaffed because of challenges to recruitment in a rural area, and how do we go around squaring that circle, as it were. And one of the components I talked with the lead midwives about was surely what to do if your midwives are getting nervous about not doing enough deliveries here is you have them rotate, and you do a spell in the labour ward somewhere busier where they get that volume of work, and then they come back refreshed and reinvigorate and make skills maintained. And the converse can happen as well. People from an urban sphere can come to a rural sphere and get the flavour of what the complexity that the rural location adds. Because it does add a complexity. If you have help 2 hours away, that's a long time to be looking after something that is at the upper end of your comfort zone. So having that ability to whether you're a midwife, whether you're a doctor, whether you're a nurse, whether you're radiographer, whoever, whatever clinician, I think there's a benefit to having that rotation to busier urban units to make sure your skills are maintained, your skills are augmented, updated, and all the rest. That's how you build a team of people that are comfortable dealing with anything and everything that does come through the door. It's rural, it doesn't happen all the time. We get peaks and troughs of activity. We have busier time in the summer when our population is 60-odd thousand. In the winter when the population is 15,000, it's less. But nonetheless, there's always that kind of steady peak and trough of clinical activity. It's perhaps a little bit. We're not quite as bursting at seams as maybe in an urban sphere, but certainly it's enough to keep one clinician out of mischief.
I was talking to Richard about this because one of the challenges of rural practice is you're doing a lot of stuff that some of the stuff that you do, which is kind of extended scope, is funded, and that's great. So it might be an enhanced service, for example. But a lot of it's really intangible. A lot of it is really not measurable. out of necessity, you kind of just do it because you have to.
Yeah.
And there's no other way to do it because otherwise, your community suffers, the long-term health suffers. So you kind of just get stuck in and do it.
Totally.
What it then means is, on paper, it may look like you're seeing a lower volume of things, but actually you're doing a lot more for those people.
Yeah.
So do the upper echelons of kind of decision making recognise that?
No, I don't think they do. I think that's very acutely felt.
Yeah.
One of the things that we looked at doing, in fact we have been doing for the last 6 months or so, if we see a sick kid in the middle of the night, 2 o'clock in the morning, and home is Glendale, an hour away, and if you're in a GP PKEC urban sphere and you see, feverish child, it's viral, it's not bad, but mum and dad are worried and you're not sure, and you think, well, I'd like to watch this kid for a wee spell, make sure they're getting better before they go back home. Yeah. I don't think they need to be admitted. We don't need to commit them to a day trip to Inverness to spend the night in the bed in the ward, because they're out of sorts, but they're not bad. But I'd like to watch them a little spell. So we would, give some antipyretics. We'd watch a kid for a couple of hours, and as they got better, and you're satisfied, yes, now the fever's broken, they look better, they're drinking, they're looking as if they're a kid who's going to get over a viral illness. You can send them back home. But that component, that chunk of work, which involves the nursing staff, involves auxiliary staff, involves the medical staff, all of this, was completely unrecognised.
It just looks on paper, you just see one person.
Yeah, exactly. But you've been looking after that person for 2, 3, 4 hours, something like that. So what we've kind of done is, anyone that goes past our door, the office door to the ward, and has a spell on the ward, we've just been logging them as they're an admission. They may only be there for a few hours, but nonetheless, that comes with a cohort of work that that is required, because we want to look after. We want to make sure that we're doing the right thing. Yeah. So by necessity, to have the upper echelons of management recognise that actually stuff does happen, and it's not just raw numbers. This is what.
And I guess the final thing to ask you is, there's a wave of technology coming in, and it feels to me that, if done right, then rural medicine or rural practice can really benefit from that. And you show me a lot of the technology that you're using for VC, video consultation, or video opinions from specialists. What do you see in terms of the things that are going around at the moment, or the things that are advertised or that may be coming in that could be real genuine value in your work?
I think one of the best tools is our little iStat machine. I don't know if you saw it in the emergency department. So it's like an old-fashioned mobile phone, a brick-sized thing, But and that's we've got a few cartridges we can run on that, but that gives us some basic, using these and biochemistry and hematology.
Is that just a drop of
basic
blood
stuff? Yeah, so it's just a few drops. Yeah. So that kind of thing. Because otherwise, what we do is we have somebody here, and we need some lab support, and the van has to come and take the sample off up to Inverness, and then you have to run up in Inverness, and then they have to put it. So it can be 6, 7, 8 hours not knowing, what's somebody's potassium? I don't know. Yeah. I referred somebody to the Jubilee having a heart attack.
Where's that? Sorry.
The Jubilee's in Glasgow.
Okay.
So that was a few years ago, and I got a phone call back from the nurse to say, hello, I just want some background and some more information, and and what's the potassium? It's like, I don't know. I don't know, because the lab is 2 hours away. And she was gobsmacked. How can you possibly be looking after somebody with a heart attack and not know the potassium? Yeah. It's like, well, because we're 2 hours from our nearest labs. That's so that handheld device is a big boon. Yeah.
I'm just imagining a situation as well where you've waited 7 hours for potassium, and then it comes back and says it's hemolyzed. And they're like, oh my god, that's another 7 hours. That's it. So have you had that situation?
But I think the other thing with that is because it's not so readily available until we've got our nice new machine, which is very helpful. You kind of tend to evolve a more kind of clinical approach. I think,
I would imagine,
So our ECG is fine. We're not worried about this, that, and the next thing. So if somebody looks like they've got renal failure, we treat them like that.
You're very much treating the patient and not the numbers.
Not the results. So some people find that a bit disconcerting, but it's Probably.
That's really that's really interesting, and yeah, you have to. I mean, again, it's out of necessity.
It's rural pragmatism.
Yeah.
Rural pragmatism.
Yeah,
is
absolutely.
the best way to put it. So, but there we go. So technology. So the VC is very useful for meetings, for keeping up with people. Our little iStat machine for some basic blood samples. What other bits and pieces? But in the IT tech, we've got rather than printing off old films of X-ray and holding up to the light, and just and the ability of the guys in Inverness to look at the same picture at the same time. PACS is nicely well established.
Yeah.
The more innovative stuff, Keith, he does lots of, he likes his tech and stuff and working with virtual reality and that kind of stuff. Every time he does a podcast or an update, I kind of think, hey, is that something that we could use or put into the practice that we do?
Yeah.
And so it's useful and interesting.
It is interesting. Yeah. So Al, I'm really, really grateful for your time.
Yeah,
it's been really kind of good to get an overview of what you have to upskill on, what you have to the types of things that you have to deal with as a rural practitioner. Why do you think there's such a crisis or difficulty recruiting people to rural practice?
One of the things we're seeing now, accommodation is a big block because it's a tourist place. People that might have let rented a room out in a house can now make more money with Airbnb and tourists coming in and paying twice as much as somebody in a long-term let. So availability of accommodation is certainly a key component. We're in the process of designing and building a new hospital, which is going to be just down the road there next to the practice. And one of the key things that we keep trying to say to management is that you need to have some accommodation for students who are visiting, clinicians that are visiting, some on-call accommodation for X-ray, midwifery, the medical team, whatever. You need to have that availability of places. Otherwise, people can't come here to try it out. People can't come dip toe in the water, then they won't jump in. Yeah, true. So augmenting that and making that a possibility is something that's key as well, I think.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Al. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you.
Pleasure. Cheers.